Now let's discuss some exercises about the monopoly. So in our first case, we have average cost in the market is equal to 10. The first price is equal to 15. Then the price was 12, and we need to find the change in the total revenue. So because this is a monopoly, there is a rule that price minus marginal cost divided by price is equal to 1 divided by E, where E is coefficient which shows how much power does the firm have in the market. And in this exercise, firstly, we will take AC, average cost, and find total cost using average cost, and then we will find marginal cost. So total cost is equal to AC multiplied by Q. AC is equal to 10, then total cost is equal to 10Q. Marginal cost is the derivative of total cost. It is equal to 10. And using our equation, so as a price, we take 15. Marginal cost is equal to 10. Here again the same price, 15, is equal to 5 divided by 15 is equal to 1 divided by 3. This means that E is equal to 3. And now let's write these changes in the terms of percentage change of the price. So our first price, the new price minus the initial price divided by initial multiplied by 100%. So from the task we see that our new price is equal to 12, while our initial price is equal to 15. We need to divide it by 15, multiplied by 100%. And we see that in the terms of percentage change, the price dropped by 20%. And each percent gives us E is equal to 3. So speaking about the quantity, our new quantity will be our initial one plus, as I said before, our percentage change in price is equal to 20, so we take 20, and then we take the value of our coefficient E, and and divide it by 100 and multiply by Q0. So our new quantity will change so that it will be 1.6 of Q0. And speaking about the change in total revenue, it is our new total revenue minus our previous total revenue. So our new revenue is price 1 multiplied by Q1. Our previous total revenue was price 0 multiplied by Q0. Um, then, instead of price 1, we can write it in terms of the price 0. So we know that the price 1 is higher than the price 0 by 20%. So to get the price 0, we need to take minus 20% from the price 1. So we will take 80% of the price 0, and multiplied by our quantity, and we will express our new quantity in terms of the old one, and it is 1.6 multiplied by Q0, and here the same, just rewriting. So it will be 1.28 price 0 multiplied by Q0 minus price 0 multiplied by Q0. It will be 0.28 total revenue 0. As the answer is positive, so this number is more than 0. This means we have an increase or 28% increase in total revenue. So if we had, for example, minus 0.3, we will write that we have 30% decrease in total revenue. Okay, guys, let's continue with the exercise about monopoly again. So we have our demand function. We have our total cost function. We know that this is a monopoly market, and we need to find optimal price, quantity, and calculate our profit. So first of all, we need to draw a graph of our demand function. It will be this green line, and we need to recall our profit maximization rule for monopoly. Marginal revenue equals to marginal cost. So we need to find the point of intersection of marginal revenue and marginal cost, and here will be our optimal quantity, and then using this quantity we can find our optimal price. Marginal revenue is a derivative of total revenue and the derivative of P multiplied by Q. In our case, P is equal to 20 minus quantity demanded. It is from this function. And total revenue is P multiplied by Q. So we take our P and multiply it by Q. and we get 20q minus q squared. Okay, now let's find marginal revenue. To find marginal revenue, we need to take the derivative of total revenue and it will be 20 minus 2q, the derivative from this. Let's find marginal cost. Marginal cost is the derivative of total cost. And we have our function of total cost, and let's find the derivative. 0.5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by q in the power of 2 minus 1. It will be just q. And now let's apply our profit maximization rule. Marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So we equalize our functions. 20 minus 2q, we equalize marginal revenue to marginal cost is equal to q. 3q is equal to 20. Q is equal to 20 divided by 3. So we have found our optimal quantity, and now to get our optimal price we need to put this optimal quantity into our demand function. So let's do this. Our demand function is price is equal to 20 minus q. So let's put our optimal quantity into this function. 20 minus 20 divided by 3 is equal to 13 and 1/3. So we have found our optimal price and optimal quantity. And now let's calculate our profit. Profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So our total revenue, let's compute it using our equation of total revenue and our optimal Q. 20 multiplied by 20 divided by 3 minus 20 divided by 3. And our total cost is equal to 0.5 q squared. So let's compute it. 0.5 q squared. So I'll write like this: 20 divided by 3 and the power of 2. And after the computations, we receive 400 divided by 3 minus 400 divided by 9 minus 5 multiplied by 400 divided by 10 multiplied by 9 1200 divided by 9 minus 400 divided by 9 minus 200 divided by 9, because we divided all this fraction by 10, and the final result is 600 divided by 9. It's our profit. That's all about this task. And now now our last exercise about the monopoly. So we have our average cost function, our average revenue function, and we know that average revenue is total revenue divided by Q. So first of all, let's calculate total cost and total revenue functions. Total cost is equal to average cost multiplied by Q. So we multiply our average cost by Q, so this function, and we receive Q in the third power minus 12Q in the second power plus 48Q. Total revenue is equal to average revenue multiplied by Q, and we multiply this function by Q, 18Q minus 1.5Q squared. And again, because this is a monopoly, we apply our profit maximization rule. Marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. Let's find our marginal cost. As you remember, it is the derivative of total cost, so we take the derivative of this function. 3Q squared minus 24Q plus 48. And our marginal revenue is the derivative from the total revenue and is equal to 18 minus 3Q. And our next step is to equalize marginal revenue to marginal cost. 3Q squared minus 24Q plus 48 is equal to 18 minus 3Q. So 3Q squared minus 21Q plus 30 is equal to 0. Q squared minus 7Q plus 10 is equal to 0. And it is, and now we need to find the determinant. So 49 minus 40 is equal to 9 or 3 squared. And our Q is equal to 7 plus minus 3 divided by 2. So quantity 1 is equal to 5, quantity 2 is equal to 2. Let's compute our total revenue. So total revenue is price multiplied by quantity. Average revenue is P multiplied by Q divided by Q, and it is equal to P. So this means average revenue is equal to 18 minus 1.5 Q. And it is equal to P. And from this, we can derive the equation for P. P is equal to 18 minus 1.5 Q. So we need to put here our quantity which we received, and we will take the highest quantity in this case. So P is equal to 18 minus 15 divided by 10 multiplied by 5, and we receive 10.5. So we found the price in case our quantity is equal to 5. So let's find our price in case of our quantity is equal to 2. So 18 minus 15 divided by 10 multiplied by 2. And now our our price will be equal to 15. And finally, we need to calculate profit. And here we will compare our profit in case of quantity is equal to 5 and in case of quantity is equal to 2 because we have received two quantities. And then we will choose between these quantities based on the profit. So profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So in this case, total revenue will be equal to 18 multiplied by the quantity 5 minus 1.5 multiplied by 5 squared minus total cost. Total cost will be q in the third power, so 5 in the third power minus 20 multiplied by quantity in the second power, so 5 in the second power plus 48 multiplied by 5, and finally we will get minus 12.5. And now let's compute profit if the quantity is equal to 2, so it will be 18 multiplied by 2 minus 1.5 multiplied by 2 in the second power minus 2 in the third power minus 12 multiplied by 2 in the second power plus 48 multiplied by 2. So as a result of our computations, we will receive minus 26. And now we compare our profit. In the first case, we receive minus 12.5. In the second case, we receive minus 26. So this means we have to take the quantity is equal to 5 because in this case our profit will be higher. So that's all about the exercises and tasks. So repeat the theory once again. Maybe practice some tasks from the seminar. And we wish you good luck on your exam.